Um, hey, Virgo. Welcome back to Virgo. So happy you're here. Seriously. Before we dive in, quick reminder, I don't do predictions. I don't tell you what's happening next week. I don't do that expect a message nonsense. We stay present. We stay real. General reading, take what fits, ignore the rest. And thank you. Thank you for showing up, for commenting, for being part of this community. Y'all mean everything. Okay, so they desperately want to communicate with you. Expect a message soon, right? Let's unpack this, but not in the way you're thinking. The desperate communication, the message that's trying to come through, Virgo, it's not from someone else, it's from you to you. There's a part of you, a voice inside that's been screaming to be heard, and you've been ignoring it, silencing it, drowning it out with distractions, with busyness, with other people's needs. And that internal voice, it's desperate. It's got something critical to tell you, and you keep hitting decline. First card, Page of Cups. Interesting. Page of Cups is messages, it's emotional communication, it's someone offering a cup with a fish in it, childlike energy. What's showing here, what I'm picking up, is that the message trying to reach you, it's tender, it's vulnerable. It's the part of you that still believes in magic, that still wants to trust, that still hopes despite everything. And you've been dismissing that voice as naive, as unrealistic, as too soft for this hard world. But Virgo, that voice, that's your soul trying to communicate with you. My eyes are burning from staring at the screen, but I can't look away. So what is this desperate energy really about? What's the urgency? Knight of Wands reversed appears. Oh, Knight of Wands reversed is blocked action. It's frustration. It's wanting to move but being stuck. And here's what's happening. You're blocked. You're stagnant. And there's a part of you that knows you need to move, need to change, need to do something different, but you're not listening. You're waiting for permission, waiting for certainty, waiting for someone else to make the first move so you don't have to risk anything. Here's the real talk. The desperate communication isn't about someone missing you or wanting you back. It's about you missing yourself. You desperately want to reconnect with who you are underneath all the armor, all the defense mechanisms, all the I'm fine when you're not fine. You want to communicate honestly with yourself about what you actually need, what you actually want, what's actually bothering you. But that requires vulnerability, and you've been avoiding that like it's poison. What's the move here? How do you work with this? Start listening, not to what people are saying about you, not to what you think you should want, but to what's actually true for you right now. That whisper that says, this doesn't feel right. That nudge that says you deserve better. That quiet knowing that says it's time to let go. Those are messages. Those are communications. And they're desperate because you keep ignoring them. Wait. Let me see what message you're avoiding. Three of Swords. Damn. Three of Swords is heartbreak. It's pain. It's facing what hurts. And this is it. This is the message you don't want to receive. The truth that something or someone isn't good for you. The reality that you need to walk away. The acknowledgement that you've been lying to yourself about how okay you are with situations that are slowly killing your spirit. That's the desperate communication. Your heart trying to tell you enough. Let me be clear, Virgo. You're not waiting for a message. You're avoiding the message you've already received. You already know what you need to do. You already know what's not working. You already know who needs to go, what needs to change, where you need to set boundaries. The communication isn't coming. It's here. It's been here. You're just not ready to acknowledge it because acknowledging it means you have to act on it. Someone desperately wants to communicate. Yeah. Your future self. The version of you 6 months from now who's either grateful you listened or resentful you didn't, she's trying to reach you right now. She's trying to tell you that the choices you're making today matter, that the boundaries you're not setting, they cost you, that the truth you're avoiding, it doesn't go away. And she's desperate because she knows what happens when you ignore your own knowing. My throat is so dry right now, I can barely swallow. Okay, wait. What does this communication require? Seven of Wands appears. Seven of Wands is defense. It's standing your ground. It's fighting for your position. What this is showing, what's clear, is that communicating your truth, listening to your inner messages, it requires you to defend yourself, not against others, against yourself, against your own tendency to minimize, to rationalize, to make excuses. You have to fight your own resistance to hearing what you need to hear. The psychology behind this is straightforward. You've trained yourself to ignore your intuition because following it is uncomfortable. It disrupts relationships. It changes plans. It makes you the bad guy in other people's stories. So you've learned to silence that voice, to dismiss those messages, to wait for external validation before you trust your own knowing. But Virgo, that external validation isn't coming. And even if it does, it doesn't matter as much as you learning to trust yourself. So the practical work, set aside time today. No phone, no distractions, just you. And ask yourself, what am I not letting myself know? What message am I avoiding? What truth am I running from? And then listen. Really, really listen. Don't analyze, don't justify, don't explain. Just receive the communication that's been trying to reach you. Here's what people miss about desperate communication. It's not always loud. Sometimes it's the quietest whisper, the subtle discomfort, the vague unease, the feeling that something's off even when you can't articulate why. That's your intuition communicating. That's your inner wisdom sending messages. And the desperation comes from how long you've been ignoring it. Let me pull what happens when you finally listen. The Sunday, yes, yes, yes. The sun is clarity, it's joy, it's everything coming to light. What this reveals, what's possible, is that when you stop avoiding the messages, when you finally listen to what you've been desperate to tell yourself, everything gets clearer. The confusion lifts. The anxiety eases. The path forward reveals itself, not because circumstances changed, but because you stopped lying to yourself about them. The developmental work is brutal. You have to become someone who values their own communication more than anyone else's. Someone who listens to their gut even when it contradicts what everyone's telling them. Someone who trusts their inner messages even when they can't prove they're right. And Virgo, that's terrifying because it means taking full responsibility. No more blaming others. No more waiting for signs. Just you trusting you. So final card, what you need to embody. King of Pentacles, solid. King of Pentacles is stability. It's groundedness. It's someone who's built something real. This is who you become when you listen, when you honor your own communication, when you stop waiting for external messages and start trusting internal ones. You become the king, grounded, stable, self-sufficient, not because someone validated you, but because you validated yourself. Here's what I need. Comment, I hear myself. 3 words. I hear myself, because that's the shift. Not I'm waiting for a message, not someone needs to tell me, but I hear myself. I listen to myself. I trust the communication that's already here, already present, already trying to guide me. That's the power. Stay magic, Virgo. Receive that Page of Cups tender message. Unblock that Knight of Wands reverse stagnation. Face that Three of Swords truth. Stand your Seven of Wands ground. Embrace that sun clarity. Become that King of Pentacles stability. And those puds waiting for you to need their validation, those weirdos who want you confused so you keep asking them for answers, those losers on the ground who benefit from you not trusting yourself, they don't matter. What matters is you. You hearing you. You trusting you. You honoring the desperate communication that's been trying to reach you this whole time. The message isn't coming. It's here. Listen